Hi, everyone. It's Candace Craw-Goldman, quantumhealers.com again. We're still here at the 4th annual, International Mandela Effect Conference. And you are our new friend, are you?
Yes, I am. I have a great new friend. My name is Lee Allen Boggess for you. I'm a YouTuber on Crazy Labs. You can find me there on YouTube. You can find me on actually TikTok too there as well.
I was going to ask you that because I'm looking up your name all over the place on YouTube looking for you, and I couldn't find you. So say it again.
Crazy's Lab. That's what you get from me, though.
It's not on there. Oh, there it is. It's
yeah.
Crazy's Lab.
Crazy's
Lab.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what you get from me, though, you know.
Okay, so how did you come up with that name, and what kind of things do you talk about?
Oh, well, what made me came up with that name was kind of like that all of us in that little crazy Alice in Wonderland mind. And I always had that phrase in my mind that the craziest people are the ones that change the world. And so with the Mandela Effect and my psychedelic experiences and teachings, it's kind of was perfect. And my lab is actually my initials. If you couldn't tell, Lee Allen Boggess. His lab is actually my initials. But so you come into the lab, you come into the mind of me, and I think that's awesome. That's where I talk about the Mandela Effects and other, other interesting things, conspiracy theories, spirituality, and psychedelics. And then, it's just fun to talk about stuff. It's fun to bring a community to us.
You introduce yourself as a psychedelic shaman, which I have to say is new for me. So my question about that is, are you the first one, or did you come up with that label all on your own?
No.
Are there other psychedelic shamans?
Many. No, I'm not the first. I'm not the second, third, fourth, fifth. I mean, I'm probably maybe 500th. I don't know, but
I've never even heard the term before.
On the Western world, it's different. A lot of the Western world, America's, for that, it's a lot of people are shunned. It's one of those things you don't do.
Sure.
Drugs are bad, which, correct, they are. But medicines is good for you.
Right.
Good herbal medicine from what God gave us, in a sense. That, and this urban shaman is Kadak Ali. He was a martial artist, and he used to do deep trips, deep 24, 25 gram mushroom trips, and scope them out and talk and eat and know with the ancestors, which kind of taught me. And it was kind of mentorship in a sense, just like you've endorsed. It was kind of that way. And I think that is awesome, the way to do it. And it's just ever since, it's a great way to waken up. And for me, I found my calling,
Some of the quantum healers in our community are actually experimenting with adding microdoses of psilocybin with BQH sessions, which I think is really, really fascinating.
Awesome. Get the brain firing, get all those neurons going on. It's just turning on that switch in your computer, and that little CPU you got in your brain, I think, is the greatest thing.
Well, with BQH, since experimenting and expanding is allowed, we're watching some really interesting results come in. I've got a fun, quick story about that, though. My mom was this little 5'0" German woman, and even as a kid, when I would say really far crazy things, she would say, Candy, are you eating the crazy mushrooms? Are you eating the... And I thought she was kidding. I thought it was a crazy German phrase or something. And then I'm like, wait a second. The mushrooms, it just then they came to be real.
Okay,
These things that are really that you can something with the mushrooms.
And the things with mushrooms, if you do its history, you could actually see the history of it in the Bible. Every prophet, everything that happened, that was prophesied and happened, like the boat with Noah or the ark, everything happened after a psychedelic experience, a drink, a brew, a tea, whatever they were drinking. Logos, it's like everything happened after that.
Yeah.
Now these days it's even happening like that too.
Well, you've already given your presentation, and it was amazing. And speaking of church, I felt a little of that in there. Did you have a spiritual background? You're quite comfortable behind the podium and speaking in that way.
Now I do. Grew up Christian, in a Christian place.
Yeah.
I guess worked. I learned a little bit of it, but with going to psychedelics and kind of lost my ways in a minute, and then going into psychedelic journey, I kind of found a spirituality. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what we all forget. Religion is just a word. It's a place. It's a thing. Spirituality is the same thing as religion, Buddhism, whatever else. It's what you believe. It's your core values. And there's a creator. Jesus walked on this earth. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's all true.
Absolutely.
The Bible is just a template of what is. And we've just been hidden from what is going to be and what has come from it, because they just want us in fear conjuring, and I think that's amazing. And the faith's there. I'm more spiritual. I won't ever claim a religion, because I think we're every religion anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's gods in us.
Yeah.
And so we are the gods.
Yeah. Well, you had some great energy in your presentation. And one of the things that I liked about some of what you were talking about was this absolute thrill of jumping down all the rabbit holes.
Yes, I think, especially with like conspiracy theories or Mandela effects, that excitement, it's like a little kid with that first taste of ice cream or that first candy. It's like, oh, I want more.
Give me
I want
more,
I want more in your brain. It's that consumption, absorption. Your brain feels like you're learning. You know, you're expanding knowledge, and
it's that thrill. It is a thrill, isn't it?
It's kind of that kind of like that drug, that throttle, that full throttle. You always want to hit that gas pedal more. I want fast. Go, let's learn.
So you asked a question I pondered quite a bit myself, which was, so really, what's the end result of this? What if you knew everything? What if you knew all of how it worked and everything, and you kind of posed that to the audience, and then you're like, would you want to know how this all works? And everyone paused for a moment and went, yeah, we don't want to. And then at the same time, you did the absolute next thing that my brain does too, which is, and then after you know a little, you still want some more mystery on top of it.
Yeah.
Right?
You still want most. I think that if
so
we
you want both of those
anything,
things.
I want both of it. I want both.
Yeah.
You know, it's the excitement. Yeah, I want to know. But after I know, well, I still want to know more. I want more. I don't want to know it all.
Right.
You know, what's the excitement of that, right?
You just want to we want to graduate to the next level of the game, I guess, or something,
that's pretty much
right?
it is. Yeah, what's the next excitement? Okay, I got this. Okay, but what can we add on to it?
Right.
You know, just Mandela Effect could be something else now. We could add more, or like conspiracy theories.
Yeah. So something in me tells me 2025 is going to get a whole bunch of us to another place. Are you feeling that?
I think we're moving already.
All right.
I probably think a lot of us have moved there now. This room today, we're already there. We're moving it fast. 25 is going to be nice.
I half wonder if these other people going to these other events here in the hotel room, if they even see us. What do you think?
If they even see us?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the ones who do see us, the ones are us. The other ones you call in the game system NPCs. It just happens. They're going to ignore us.
Yeah.
But it's hard to ignore the light.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed this, but all of a sudden this afternoon, a whole bunch more people showed up in this room. And I'm looking around going, Did that happen? Are there more people?
It was the energy. I think we brought the light, and I spoke early. We had 2 good speakers early, and I spoke early, and I think, Cynthia's like, Lee, your heart chakra is just so bright, and I think everybody in us just resonated today, and I think we got all the kinks out a little bit yesterday going on. I think today is just, it's rolling. I think this weekend's going to be amazing. I'm in awe now. I get to sit back and just be the audience member, and I'm excited, and let alone don't even talk about the greatness in front of me.
Oh.
So,
well, it has been such a pleasure to get to know you. And for those of you out there, you healers of all kinds, quantum healers, we're all about all kinds of healing. Plant medicine's just one of them. BQH, quantum healing sessions, all that stuff. That's for you out there too. So quantumhealers.com. So happy to meet you. I'm so glad you're my friend. You make good hugs.
Mama hug.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what it's like to be that tall.
Yes, it is. It's been a pleasure. And everybody out there, stay awake, man. Keep your eyes open. The mind's going to stay that way.
Watch the synchronicities.
Yeah, watch the synchronicities. Keep your eyes at the sky.
That's going to be happening next week here. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye, y'all.